So, what is happening with our wonderful Aries in the month of October? Let's find out. I've just shuffled and we're going to do a full 7 card spread for the month of October to see what is going on with Aries. We start off with the essence of our question and we have Eva. So, Eva is actually a warning. She is the temptress. You see, she's got the snake around her neck. She looks like a delicious flower, but the flower actually looks like it's probably poisonous. This is a pretty crazy card. The month of October may be a deceitful month for you, Aries. There might be somebody who's coming into your life that's literally there to try to poison a situation or to lure you away from something that you have been working really, really hard for. They're like a last minute distraction right before you grab that prize that you've been working for. In romance and things like this, if you're meeting somebody and they seem a little bit too good to be true, unfortunately, in this situation, they are. That doesn't mean that you can't go have a good time, but don't be afraid or don't be surprised, rather, when they turn around and try to bite you. So if somebody's trying to get a little too close a little too quickly, or they're trying to muscle in or buddy in on something that you're doing, or maybe they're overstepping their boundary with a family member that you already have, or something like that, like maybe you have a child and this person is not maybe necessarily being as kind to that child in behind you as they are in front of you. There's a lot of kind of wicked temptational vibe with this energy. Does that mean the whole month is going to be crap? No, it does not. So do not fret. It just means to kind of stay on your guard and be protective of your family. And we already know you like to be protective of your family anyways, so that shouldn't be a problem for you. Next, we have our past, and that's a new direction. So you see this little man right here? He's flying away on the dandelion, and these people are waving goodbye to him and wishing him a bon voyage and a good voyage. Why we're being shown our past is because it often comes back to us. So in this case, Aries, you're about to take a new direction in life that maybe you're going to have to leave some people in the past or leave some people behind. It doesn't mean you don't care for them. You care for them very much. But you yourself are on a different journey, and you must follow your dandelion seed to wherever it's going to take you, because that's where you're going to be happiest. And that's where you're going to thrive. And let's be honest, unless you are in your power and you're thriving and your finances are great and you have a little bit of adventure going on, you're not that happy. So let's go ahead and take this idea of a new direction. When it's presented to you, don't fear it. Go ahead and go with it. Now, if the new direction seems like it's going a little bit too good to be true, just be aware of Eva. And that just means that you want to read all of the fine print in whatever contracts you may be signing, or ask a lot of questions. You know, if I'm going on a vacation, well, look up the hotel, reviews. If you're going to go get a part of a new job, make sure that you're, maybe contact a couple people who work there and ask them, what is it really like to work for this company? Don't be afraid to ask questions. Your present in October is the flower spirit. So this is a very kind and gentle spirit. This is about talking about whispering, talking about telling secrets, and really being able to listen, really finding that person that is willing to listen to you. So even though we have the threat of Eva, somebody who's willing to lie and kind of manipulate you, we also have this gentle, kind soul that's a true soul, who's somebody that can really be your confidant and really make you feel like you are in your power because they're listening to you and you don't like being not heard. So let's go ahead and allow this gentle spirit into our life. Now, how we're going to accept them, Aries, is you're going to have to also be gentle. And I know that's not necessarily your forte all the time, but that is okay. In this situation, you'll know it's okay because they're going to bring out the very best emotions in you. And this could be a romantic partner, or this could be a much needed friend that you've needed for a long time. Your future, dear Aries, is the gift. So even though that we're worried a little bit about some people's misdirections, you do have a great gift coming in October, and it will be coming from an outside source that you not necessarily saw coming. What is this gift? Is this a gift of time, a gift of money, a gift of romance? Maybe it's a more literal gift, like what if you've needed a car or a house or whatever it is that you've needed and wanted for a long time. This gift is going to be something wonderful, but you have to be willing to accept it. And I know you don't always like to take help from other people, and you don't always like to accept gifts because you like to be the tough one that does, everything yourself. And that's completely fine. But in this case, it's really important that you accept what is offered. So even if you don't know right away that you're going to need the help or that you even want it, if you can just accept whatever is offered to you, be it a humble sandwich, be it a sweater, be it whatever, be it time, be it someone opening the door for you. If you can do that, dear Aries, you have so much good coming to you that I'm overwhelmed, rejoice for you, honestly. Your blessing, dear Aries, is going to be bloom. So you want to see how everything is connected. This woman, she is not afraid of anything. And this kind of resembles you guys. You're tough. You stand there. Ain't nothing going to bother you. But she is very dedicated to herself and her growth, okay? She realizes that her growth is supporting all of the nature and beauty around her. So you want to be that person for your family and friends that's strong and tough. Let's take care of you, okay? It's time for you to grow a little bit too. And I know it's sometimes difficult to hear we need to expand on who we are, or we need to, you know, maybe stretch outside of our comfort zone, because once we're comfortable, dear Aries, you're just comfortable, right? In this case, we're asking that you remember who you are, you stay steadfast, but you allow yourself to branch out, maybe meeting new people, maybe trying new things, branching out from something that you're used to, from that daily norm, from that habit. And I know that you guys have your habits and your routines, but in this case, it's saying, look, the change is going to come with or without your permission, okay? And you can either resist it like you probably want to, or you can accept it and you can just grow and bloom. And if you do that, you're going to find so much strength and power. It's going to be unreal for you. So I know that that's where you feel the most comfortable, is when you're in total strength and power. So let's really embrace this and nurture this and allow ourselves to be very excited and dedicated to all the possible changes coming. Okay, essence, past, present, future, your blessing, your possibilities and unexpected gifts is, can you hear me? Okay, so we're coming back to probably Eva. This woman is floating in a shell and she has a little conch and she's calling out, can you hear me? There is somebody that has been on your mind, on your heart, that you have been wanting to get your attention. You're, please notice me, talk to me, speak to me. Where are you? Are you even understanding what I'm saying to you? Now, this might be somebody you already know, or this could be somebody who's coming into your life. Either way, all of a sudden they feel distance and like they're not receiving what it is that you're trying to express to them. I need you to realize that you are not alone, okay? And that if they're not participating in what you think is listening to you right now, there's a reason behind it. They are also either struggling and going through their own thing right now, or they don't know how to express what is truly needed from them in a way that they think that you can handle, because they're afraid of rupturing a friendship or a relationship or a business partnership that they hold really dear and passionate. So if you feel like right now in October you go through a little moment where nobody's really there for you in the way you need to be, that will be a moment that will pass. But remember that there's a deception around. So the deception could be other people trying to get you to feel like this person is ignoring you, when in reality they're going through like some traumatic experience themselves and they just need some time away. Or the conch shell saying, can you hear me, could be somebody positive that's in your life that's saying, hey, look at me, I'm the one for you, when you're too busy looking at whoever this is because they look flashy and they look more fun, when in reality it's this soft flower spirit that you should be spending your time with. So those are the two possibilities for October. The synthesis is night and day. Yes, it's definitely night and day. So your Eva and your flower spirit, pardon me, are going to be complete opposite people. And so whether this is a business partnership, a friendship, or a romance, this person is going to be very significant in your life, and they're going to dictate and change a lot about what goes on in the rest of the year, okay? Especially through Christmas and leading into January. So if this person seems like maybe they're a little underwhelming at first, and this person's a little overwhelming, but you're into it because you like the excitement and you like the vitality and you like the vibrance of them, just kind of be aware that that might not be what you need right now, because you yourself are so vibrant and all things. Maybe it is time for you to check out somebody who's a little bit softer toned for a little bit, at least for the month of October. It's going to be really, really beneficial for you. Okay, dear Aries, that's what I have for you for the month of October. I hope this was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below if any of this made sense to you, or if you feel like I'm full of shit or whatever. I just love to hear from you. If you want a personal reading, I am available. You can find me on Instagram. I'm the Fairy Shayna, and I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.